Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah. What part of the United States are you speaking from today?
Yeah, Greensboro, North Carolina.
North Carolina. Yeah. I got some people up there. And I'm
Okay.
speaking to you today from a place called Stoke-on-Trent in the United Kingdom.
Oh, wow, you're across the world.
Yeah. Well, thank God for technology. So
Right.
here we are. So, welcome to the Tunji Offeyi show, Kristina Murrell. Did I
Thank you.
get that correctly? All right. Okay. Without much ado, I would like you to tell us a little bit more about yourself. I know you're out there. A lot of people know Christina now, but let's just feel, feel you a little more.
Okay, so yes, my name is Kristina Murrell, and I was
Yeah.
born in Barbados, and I came to the States at the age of 15. So that was 2015. I've been going to school over here, trying to get my business degree. And I've always had a passion for music growing up. I've always been creative and like interested in the arts. So over here, I was able to connect with someone who was able to put me in a higher position, and that was Sony King. Yes, and
Mhm.
we there and we get started making music, and here I am. And
Wow.
everything went fast, during the quarantine, everything just coming together. Everything's moving well. I'm just very happy about how the year will go.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay. That is good to hear your little bio to start with. You did say that you venture into music, music to make great music for the world.
Yes.
So why the emphasis on great music and why for the entire world? Why not maybe like some focus group or some
Right.
section of the society? Why the whole world, Christine?
Yeah. I want to make music that anyone can listen to. Not against any other type of music, but music you can play anywhere. Just clean music that anyone can enjoy, and trying to incorporate my background so it can also attract the audience, like back home and people in the islands, and also people in the states, because I'm back and forth all the time. So I just want to bring me into music, and I just want that clean feel so everyone can listen to it. Yes.
Amazing. Yeah. So from Bridgetown, Barbados to North Carolina, how is the journey been, especially music wise?
Yes, it's a big difference. See, I didn't really make music back home. Back home, I
Oh,
knew something I liked, but I never, just like a regular something. It was not something that was important to me back then. But when I came over here during the quarantine and during that time, I realized this is something that I really love doing. Writing and singing, and just having somebody to give me the guidance. Sony helped me with the guidance part and showed me that I can really do. This is something that I would like to do for a living one day.
sure. So you did mention Sonny King show you the way. How
Yeah.
did you meet Sonny King? You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, sure. So he was well known, always being well known around the area. And my stepdad
Mhm.
knew him. My stepdad actually loved his music, and my stepdad reached out to him and told him, I make music, and it would be nice if we got together. And we got together, and we instantly started making music. We were just like, two people that got together really well. He was giving me guidance. I was always willing to listen. He really helped me improve in a short amount of time.
So what would you say is the attraction aside from music? Any other?
Yeah, it's just music. Yeah, just music.
Okay, I'm not trying to imply anything, but maybe.
Oh, you're fine. The music, because he loves music, I love music, and then he gives me a lot of ideas, and I put in mine, and then we put it together, and it just comes really well.
But good. So, what inspired your hit song that got you dreaming? Yeah, let's put it that way.
Got and so yes, so that's the first song we decided to put out, but it's more to it. It's a story. So the album is called Passion and Pain. It's
Yeah.
about the good side of relationship versus the bad side. So the way how the album is set up, the songs start in order with the good side, and then it goes into like that rough patch. Then it gets bad, but then it comes back good again. You know like how relationships go. So it got me
Mhm.
that feel of my vocal ability, and like to just show like what I can do and just tell like a story. And then if you watch the video, you can see the other half how it switches up. Make yourself free. So it's got me dreaming. You're in love. Everything's going well, but then something bad happens and you just want to leave, but you got to try to make it work. So it's really about a relationship.
When you say about relationship, Would that be the Kristina Murrell relationship sometimes ago?
No, I think I'm actually at this point I'm making music for someone to feel. Cause yes, I go through things, but I've never been in like that kind of situation, the heartbreak and all that. Not yet. I'm still young. But
Good. Yeah.
somebody feel. I want to make music for people to feel.
So when you say it's like, singing from someone else's point of view,
Yes.
so would it be that someone has maybe told you their life story just casually, and then you decide to record it into music or something, like a
No,
friend?
you know, just like how relationships. Like love songs are really popular, but you don't want to do just love songs. You want to switch it up. I just wanted to connect. I want to be able to connect with audience. I want somebody to put on my music and be like, "Wow, she really speaking for me." You know,
Yeah.
like just
Yeah.
connect with them on that level because that's what music does. You can connect with people all over the world through your music. So I
So,
hope it helps somebody through like a rough time.
so what you say is it's more like a kind of imagination of
Yes,
possibility, things happening out there. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So, what was the choice of your, let's say, the actor in the video, vanity wise? It seems
Oh,
that yeah, he really played his role very well in the video. So,
yes, you
what
did.
was the rationale for choosing him? Why him?
Oh, he's just a close friend. And I felt like he would have been the first person to make the video comfortable. Because that was my first time ever doing a music video. So, I was shy, the camera and everything, but I was still ready. And he was the best person that I could have done it with because I could have been myself around him. I wouldn't have been nervous. And he was the best person I could have used for my first time going and going forward.
So, it was kind of more like a kind of a random choice that paid off.
Yes, he was the choice that paid off. Well, no, I picked him. He's just, easy to get along with in the video, and he's just very positive and supportive. So we were just a good team together. Very well team working together behind the scenes.
Okay, great. They say great minds think alike. There's always a way your path will cross. There's a nexus. I think these things are a bit magnetic. The talents always find a way to attract themselves wherever they are. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, tell us about the making of the video. That was something I was also interested in, the shooting. That was a nice video. What was the making? Tell us the story behind the making of the video, Christina.
So yes, he wanted like a story because, as I said, the music tells a story, and it would be my first video out. So I wanted to give like the audience an example of the album, the good versus the bad. So we start off the video, everything's going well. We're on a date. We're walking through downtown, and then he keeps checking his phone. He's texting someone. So I'm noticing this like, there's somebody else there. So what is going on? What's really going on? So then I keep looking at him about it. He's trying to hide it. So that's getting closer to the end. So I'm performing for him. It's like a one-on-one show. I'm singing, got me dreaming, expressing the way I feel. And during my performance, he pulls out his phone and checks his messages. So I find it
Mhm.
beautiful. And then it cuts to the next song, Make Yourself Free, because I noticed what's going on. And it's that song's a little more energy and more like it has like more of that angry side. If you see the video,
Yeah, I did.
that's Make Yourself Free. Like at the ending, it shows like how we got back together. Well, we know we didn't get back together, but it shows that I expressed the way I felt, and he just walked
Mm,
off. So it's like a story that people go through.
yeah. It's full of ups and downs. The
Yeah,
crescendo just grows. Yeah,
yeah,
it builds. Yeah, and then it gets to the resolution.
yeah.
After the complex. So a little literature class we're going back into now. All right, I enjoy literature. Yeah. Okay. I was wondering if you're not become a musician, what would you have been become, Christina? Who would you have been? A teacher or
That's
something?
part
Sorry.
of music is all I want to be now. But before that, I'm still gonna do this. But on the side, I'm working on getting a business degree because I'm just
Mhm.
really creative. I have a side job. I do photography. I'm really into the arts. So if I wasn't doing music, it'll be some type of art. Probably doing photography, most likely. Opening my own photography studio. But I can still do all those things. But music is really the goal I'm working towards in the long run because it's something I really will never get tired of.
Yeah, sure. So you seems to emphasize your degree, your passion for education. You kept on saying you want to do business. Yeah. So are you saying modern talent you try to inculcate education into their career trajectory? Like maybe the music doesn't work, there's something to fall back on. Or even if the music works, you have a better mentality, education to run the show or something like that.
I feel like that education background would always help. My classes teach me communication skills. How to come up with plans. All this stuff will work for me in the business, in the music industry, if I do make it. But I believe I will. When I do make them, all this stuff will come together and help me become a better artist overall. You know?
But someone might want to take it from a different perspective that perhaps that might slow down your career. Maybe like all the energy. I'm not saying I believe in education. I mean, I'm studying at doctorate level. So if there's somebody who can canvas for education, it should be me. But I'm just looking at it practically. Do you
Right.
think like the education is probably not going to slow down the talent? Like great talents like Michael Jackson, blessed memory. He probably you would say he doesn't have a degree, but he's still Michael Jackson. He was still Michael Jackson. Do we really need this degree to do music?
See, sometimes you don't. You can tell a lot of successful people have not done college. There are a lot of millionaires who, dropped out because they realized they needed to focus more on their music. If it comes to a where I realize this is about to be my big break, I can put the education on pause because it will always be there. But this is a one-shot thing, and I have to put because that's how important it is for me. I'm willing to put this before everything, and then come.
Okay. And also, you can actually still do the business thing on the side if it comes to that. Nowadays, you have a lot of online education. You probably doing your assignment on your tour bus and you know everything going side by side. I'm not going to discourage you. No.
Oh, you're
Okay. Apart from yeah. Okay. We get into the middle of the interview now. Funny how time flies when you're
right,
having fun. Yeah.
right.
How it is on the Tunji Offeyi show. Okay. So, what inspired you to I think we've spoken a lot about this gummy dreaming, but aside from the story, what's the inspiration, that gives you the idea of the intonation, the vocals to go through, the right beats to put together, all these ingredients that give the world, you said you want to sing for the whole
Right.
world. So all these ingredients come together and give us the beauty of your music. So what
Yes.
inspires it? That's a question. What's the
Yes. Well,
inspiration behind
see how you said it. Hearing a song come from the beginning, like you start off with just a plain beat, and then
it?
you bring in ideas, right? And you add it
Yeah,
onto the beat. You hear the difference. Then all the other stuff comes in, like the engineering. It's like magic. It really is. Like when you go from a plain
really?
solid, yes, and then the end of the product, you hear your vocals, the harmonies, everything come together. It makes you really proud. Because I remember the first time competing my first song, how proud I was. Even though it was just my first song, I was like, wow, me and Sony was really able to do this in such a short amount of time. Because we did that whole album in less than 6 months. We really were
Yeah,
just at it. Studio every weekend, just putting our ideas together and just, creating a beautiful album and stuff like that. The end result, you feel very proud of yourself. And I love that feeling. And it's something I crave now. So I will continue making music and bringing
yeah.
ideas together. So
Mhm.
yes.
I like the word you say you love that feeling. So that
Yeah.
brings me to my next question. Musicians tend to be described as happy people. Will you describe
Yes.
yourself as a happy person? And without
Yes.
music, will you still be happy?
Yes, I am a happy person. Overall, I try to stay positive. I'm always willing to learn new things. I always love learning new things, new hobbies. But yes, without music, music does play a big role to my life. It's like my gateway. Like if I'm ever feeling stressed, I go in the corner and I start writing. It's just like therapy for me. It's very relaxing for me. So it's a big key of my happiness.
So does your friends get some freebies like freestyle from you?
Do they get free?
No.
No.
It doesn't
No.
work that way.
No.
Oh my God. Okay, it's all right. I understand it's business, so that's why it's called. Actually, somebody told me, that's why it's actually called showbiz, the show
Right,
and the business. Yeah.
right.
So
Go to yeah. I can't do
yeah,
that.
there's no free music anywhere. Yeah, especially now that you've gone professional, isn't it?
Right. It's too much. You put too much of your time into it, you know? You can't just give it out like that. You just put too much of your hard work. These things take time. And we try to make everything perfect, you know? So yeah, it's very important. I can't just give it out.
Yeah. By the way, do you write your own songs, or do
Yeah.
you only a vocalist?
Yeah, Sony the credit. Yeah, Sony writes. We just bring
No,
ideas together. We'll sit there, we'll write everything, yes.
you write
But
together. Stuff
yes.
like that. Great. Uh, People tend to compare you to Rihanna. How does that make you feel?
I love it. I tend to compare me to Rihanna a lot, though. I get that a lot. She's the next Rihanna. Actually, doesn't bother me because that's a big inspiration, if I'm being honest. You know, sometimes you need to see people like you do something. And seeing her, not just being a black woman, but seeing her come from the same exact place that I am, it just gives you like proof that it can be done, you know? She's someone I really look up to because she gave me like that, like, you know, that belief that it can really be done. So she's a very big motivation for me in life. So I love it.
Does that mean that you subscribe to this idea that maybe like some regions of the world, like you mentioned Brazil, the first thing that comes to your mind is football. So are we now going to that direction when we mention Barbados? Are we
Yes.
coming to R&B music or something?
Yes. You're
Is
right.
that what?
As you hear Rihanna, you know where she's from, and she really does represent us. Anytime she goes anywhere, she lets people know where she's from, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get my island to be known because we're so small. We're amazing.
Yeah, but there's a saying small but mighty.
Yes.
It- yeah. I think we can run with that when we talk about Barbados now. Now we have Rihanna, we're going to have you. We already having you anyway, so it can only get better and grow and grow.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So now that you like Barbados so much, you've been launched into the world. I mean, from the United States as center of entertainment, the
Yes.
capital of the entertainment industry, and the sky can only be your limit. But you did emphasize your home, your roots. You
Yes.
don't want to forget where you're coming from. So,
Right.
any plan to, because I see your music was number one on iTunes in Barbados. Number
Yes.
one, I would like to know how does that make you feel, and secondly, any big plans for Barbados, maybe tour or concert or something?
Yes, that yes, it made me feel amazing. You know, knowing that your island has supporting you. You know, have a lot of family and friends back home. Knowing that they took the time to even check into what I'm doing because they know how much it means to me, and it means a lot to me knowing that my home is supporting me. You know, I've had so much positive feedback, no negative feedback. Everyone's reached out to took time to send me paragraphs telling me, you know, we're really proud of you back home. We're rooting for you. We wish you all the best. You know, little stuff like that really does mean a lot. And yes, when the world starts to open back up, I do plan on going back home. You know, we are me and my team. I have a team now with Sony. We have all types of plans coming out. Can't put it out, but we have plans coming up for little traveling, new videos. You know, I would love to get a video done back home with that setting because it's beautiful. You know, at a beach. So, work new music is the goal right now while we're still locked down. There's a lot of content to put out.
Yeah, we just hope the COVID thing will go away, and
Yeah.
it's not going to be forever anyway. So let's leave that on a positive note.
Yes.
Uh, yeah, so let's talk about the dollars. Is it rolling in?
It's rolling in. Oh, yes, dollars are rolling in. Let's say yes. But at the same time, I don't just do it for money, you know? Let's say if it was to take away the money that could be made, I still would not change the way I feel about it. Because this really is my happiness and therapy for me, you know? I feel like if I was doing this for money, it wouldn't work, you know? If I was just doing this just to make money, I have to do it because it's something I'm passionate about, you know, and really want to connect with people. So yeah. So
Thank
money be a perk.
Yeah, I think that's what is missing in the world now. People do things for the money alone. They
Right.
don't care, I'll probably maybe I think someone is opening a gate for me, and then next thing they crack a joke, that'll be a
Right.
fiver. That'll be £5 for just helping me to open the gate. I didn't ask you to open it for me,
Right.
like you volunteered to hold the door for me or something. I want to tell you thank you. But the next thing you crack a joke that'll be a fiver. You
You're
know,
right.
it tells me something that even in your joke, everything is about the money.
Right.
Isn't it?
You
Yeah.
gotta be careful, But I'm glad I
Pardon
love
me?
people around me that I trust and I can trust, and we work together.
Yeah. So we hope the world will continue. We'll have a more positive world where people believe in people. People
Yeah.
genuinely want to render service to humanity. Just be,
Right.
like you said, you want to sing for the world. I
Yeah.
really like that. Yeah, that's catchy.
Thank
Okay, we get in there. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, in 5 years' time, where do we see you,
I want
Kristina Murrell?
5 years time. Imagine this is just been a couple of months, not even a year yet, and so much was able to be accomplished. So 5 years from now, I think we're gonna be up there touring. I'm really excited about that. Traveling to different places and connecting with people all over the world. Yes. So that whole lifestyle, just traveling and singing and making music, that is what I really want. In 5 years, I think that will be happening in 5 years, if even less, because I'm really dedicated
Believe
to this.
you, you will achieve it. Yeah.
Yes.
If you put your mind to anything, they say dreams will come true. Personally, my motto is dare to dream. Just, there's this popular t-shirt that says, just do it. Do you know
Just
that t-shirt? Yeah,
Nike, just do it. You're
yeah,
right.
Nike. Thank you. Yeah, just do it. I like it. Yeah, I like that because it carries a lot of meaning. There's no editing, no drama to it. Just try.
Right.
Before you get in there. So, do you play any instrument per chance? Any percussion?
Not yet, but I want to learn piano really bad. I think it'll be cool to be able to sing and play piano at the same time. It's a goal of mine, and it will be done. But right now, I just currently do music, just singing, no instruments right now.
So you're gonna be seeing maybe Stevie Wonder very soon. Then I think that'll be a good place to start to learn piano. Or
Right.
John Legend,
Like,
Alicia Keys.
yes, I look up to her. I think it's very cool how she can sing and play at the same time. It looks challenging, but it's something I really want to learn. Piano, because I learned stuff pretty quick. I think I can do it. I'm gonna try.
So what is the attraction with the piano?
I don't know, just like the sound. I love a lot of piano in my music. Even though I have the island background, there's certain instruments, from back home, but something about the piano. You can just play a piano alone and you can feel it. You can just feel it. Like, it just has like that energy to just have the whole room looking at you. I just love it.
Great, go for it. We can't just continue. I mean, end this show coming to the very end without talking about your record label. How did you? What's the name of your record label? You want to tell us, and how did they discover you, or did you discover them? Share
Yeah,
with me.
they discovered me. So I'm through. I work with Sony, but we're also signed through Music for Love. So it's an
Okay.
organization, great organization. They do charity events. They're just really having a positive impact on the world, honestly. And I'm really happy to be connected with that kind of positive people around me. Everybody on the team is really positive. Just we all have goals we're reaching. We're doing music. We're doing charities. So it's just really great right now. Wait.
So when you people, yeah, yeah, I was. That's something I've been thinking about as well. You people are into charity, love music, and what's where's the source of income? If you're gonna be doing it charity, how do they run? How do you run the company? I mean, the management. How do they survive? Because you are doing it as business, and it's like you're mixing charity with business. How? What's the connection? How does that gel? Water and oil, they don't mix together.
Yes, the organization does the charities, but I'm not with. I guess help. I guess see the positive things they're doing. They travel and make organizations and stuff. But yes, the company is called Music for Love, and they're based over here and in Italy. So they're back and forth. Yes,
Oh, I see. Okay. Are you coming to Europe anytime soon? Then?
I would
Yeah,
love to.
it's only
It's,
next door. Yeah.
it's really a goal of mine. I just want to travel. I'm really into the traveling. Yes, the world's on pause with COVID, but I just really want to travel, see more of the world.
You want to travel, but you're in music, so it means you've choose the right path rather.
Yes.
So music and traveling, they go together.
Right. So, yeah,
Because if not, nobody sings on the internet or sing on Teams or Zoom or all the stuff. People go to concerts, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait till like my first show. It'll really be a lot. I'll probably cry. Yeah.
So are you bringing your family to your first show, your friends, or what's the plan?
Yeah. I have a few friends, yes, that I would like to come see. Family. They're very supportive. I know some of my family don't like the whole plane idea, but I'll get them here. I'll get them.
Yeah. We all do. Myself, everybody. I think most people have got phobia for the plane thing, but
Yeah.
it's a necessary evil. We have to put it.
You're right. But yes.
Okay. I think we're getting to saturation on this interview now, so I don't want to take too much of your time. It's been nice hanging out with you. We're going to work on this material. Of course, you'll hear back from us.
Right.
But before we go, we'd like to hear your message for your fans.
A message, thank you so much for the love and support. It really does mean a lot when you're somebody that's new to this. Having all that positive feedback really does keep you going. And just having this interview, I'm glad you took time to come and see a little bit about my life. That means a lot. That made my day. Just little stuff like this makes me happy. It gives me the courage to keep going. So thank you for that.
Thank you to yes, thanks for coming on the Tunji Offeyi show. And that'll be it for today. All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye.